I've heard about this place for years, Burbank Sports Cards, which might be the most iconic card shop in the world, and I've flown all the way from Australia to check it out. Today's the first visit. We're checking out the layout, the showcases, and seeing what's inside these famous bargain boxes, and this is just part one. I've honestly been dreaming about this day for a couple of years, heading into Burbank. Before we get there, we're gonna grab a coffee. Kind of a bit scared about what American coffee is going to be like. It's been really hard getting around everywhere, driving on the other side of the road, but yeah, we'll have to get used to it, trying to get around America. So we ordered a cortado. Don't know what it is, but on Google, it looked like the most Melbourne looking coffee. All right, first taste. What, thoughts? Very bitter. I don't mind it. It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
No, I know. Dude, my one day off, I was like...
This is crazy.
Okay, you pick.
This is just insanity. And this is the graded section only as well. They've obviously got their own single section that's ungraded. That card would have been like $500. It would have been triple the price a few years ago. Still want a CJ Stroud auto, but I don't know. So I've gone in alphabetical order. Anthony Richardson downtown, $325. Convert that, about 500 Aussie. Dak's playing very well. 300 US, 450-ish. Another Anthony Richardson, PSA 10. For those believers out there. It's a lot of Anthony Richardson here actually. Mason Rudolph, flawless, $50. Or Drake May, $3,800. Peyton Manning, rookie contenders auto, $14,000. Revan Jordan, gold vinyl. I don't think he's on the Texans anymore. Unfortunately can't sell anything today. Jaden Daniels, PSA 10. There'll be a bunch of Burrows here, a lot of Burrows, especially him being injured at the moment. Flawless RPA, Deshaun Watson. So this is the section I kind of want to go through, the ink and thread, divided all the bargain boxes up into like jerseys, patches, and autos, which is pretty cool. Normally you might find one or a few autos here and there, but then with this place, they've actually assorted it into jersey, patch, and autos.
How you folks doing over here? Okay?
Good, how you going?
Doing well.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were in the store?
First time, I'm from Australia.
Oh, from Australia.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you got to see it in person.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
It's a very, very pinch me moment. So,
I love it.
been waiting for a long while to come here. Been following the socials for a while as well. So,
Yeah, we do have fun in this place.
Yeah.
And, yeah, our selection's ridiculous. We have signage everywhere that tells you exactly what you're looking at.
yeah,
Showcases are alphabetical by last name, which certainly helps.
yeah,
And I got a whole bunch of people working today, so if you need anything, just holler, okay?
yeah, awesome. Can I grab a quick photo?
Of course,
Yeah.
let's do it. What was your name?
Matthew.
Matthew, I'm Rob. Pleasure.
Nice to meet you. What a pairing here. Tatum, Josh Jackson on an auto. That is cool. George Mikan. He doesn't have too many autos out there. PSA 10 as well. Well, it's the auto grade only. Also for the Draft Bus PC, Darko Milicic, exquisite RPA, PSA 5, $750. Stephon Marbury, rookie Skybox auto, PSA 7. Got this little Jordan LeBron section. Casual MJ auto, BGS 95, Michael Jordan rookie card, gold shimmer prism LeBron. Kobe Lucas section now that we're in LA. Kobe auto there, $4,000. Mr. Gambler, exquisite patch auto, gorgeous card. Whenever I see people come here, they go through it really quickly so you can barely see prices. So for anyone in Australia, obviously also out there in the world, here are some of the prices for the card I got. Didn't even see that it's there. Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. Is it on card? Yeah, it is an on card. On card autograph, BGS 9, auto 10, $5,000. And there you go, another Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, BGS 95. $2,700. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's wondered what the bargain boxes at Burbank Cards are like. So here is 10 minutes of me going through them. Now, the bargain boxes here are definitely more focused towards collectors, not as much towards flippers. But the great thing about it is that they are separated into serial numbered cards, as well as jersey patch and auto. So these jersey patch and auto cards are all priced as marked. You'll definitely find some nice cards in here, a lot of cards for your own personal collection. You might be able to find cards that you can flip, but potentially more so at smaller margins. I did pick up some things that I thought might go better in Australia in my own bargain boxes, but nothing that's gonna, nothing that you're gonna see in here that is $5 that you're gonna flip for $50 like you can potentially find at other card shops. But there's some really nice cards here. You've got a triple jersey here of some Chicago Bulls players, a dual jersey there of some Utah Jazz players. A lot of dual jersey cards here, which again, great for the PC as well if you're a team collector. Brad Miller as well as Reggie Miller dual game worn jerseys. Some older sets here: Tim Duncan game worn jersey, Dirk Nowitzki game worn jersey, Ray Allen. There was a bunch of Ray Allens in here for like $5, $6, $7, $8 per card. Again, when you're looking at the conversions for these cards, you've got to times it by 1.5 if you're from Australia. So $5 ends up becoming about $7.50, $6 around $9 Australian. And then you've also got to add the 10% tax that they do have, which can be quite annoying, especially with more the higher end cards that they have here. So like, especially if you have like a $300 US card. I did pick out this card for Jazz to add to her reality TV husband collection, Chris Humphries, who once was married to Kim Kardashian. I think he was only married for like 30 days off the top of my head. But yeah, they have some nice, cooler sets here, some older sets like I just said before. But yeah, just more so with the mid to high end stuff, it can get a little bit annoying because if you have like a card that goes for $300, the comps, let's say for example, are $300, and then you got to add that 10%, which is $330. So you're already losing out a fair bit there. So they did have boxes specifically having certain players. So I picked out the Jeremy Lin box just to see what it had inside, just to show you guys as well. You guys might have seen the owner Rob speak about these boxes where you can pick out players for your own collection. All these cards are $1 each. I'm not really into base cards when it comes to my own PC, like Jeremy Lin, Gardner Minshew. I'm more into numbered stuff, jerseys, patch, autos. But again, some people love this sort of stuff, and I think it's great to have things that cater towards all types of collectors. So there's some nice stuff in here. Again, not stuff that you're going to find that you're going to flip for a profit. It's more stuff that you're going to find for your own collection. So these non-priced cards are, off the top of my head, around $2 to $3 US each. These are more the college cards. So I'm not a massive college collector. I think people from Australia, we're not the biggest college collectors. So it is harder to find cards in here for my own collection, unless there was a player for my own that I knew from Houston as well that I could find in here. But I don't think there was anything off the top of my head that I picked out here. But for you guys, I wanted to show it off because, again, for those that haven't been to Burbank, you guys might actually want to know what they have in their bargain boxes. I've always wondered, I always go through old videos, but these are the sorts of things that they do have there. So definitely, I highly recommend you guys head down to Burbank, head down to LA. It is a journey and a half, especially if you're coming from Australia like I am, to get across here, but it's the mecca of the sports card world for a reason. The owner, Rob himself, is extremely down to earth, as you would have saw in that previous interaction that I had there. None of that was scripted. He literally just came up. He was checking in on every single customer, seeing how they were going, how their day was, what they thought of the shop and everything like that, giving them tips. He even gave us food recommendations, which were a hit. He told us about Porto's, which was a Cuban bakery across the road. And then if you guys are into Crumble, which is a bakery that is quite viral in America, that is also across the road. So card I just put to the side there, it was in the college section for some reason, but it was a James White, one of the great all-time dunkers. I know he did play for the Spurs, but again, more so known for his dunking versus his actual play. I know he doesn't sign too much. I've never seen any of his autos, so I did put that one to the side for $2 US. I think there was a comp at around $7 to $8. So again, just for my own PC, because I do like collecting some of these dunkers that don't really pop up too much. DeJuan Blair, infamously drafted by the Spurs when he didn't actually have an ACL. His knees were bone on bone, and he actually had a pretty good first couple of seasons, but then unfortunately, I think, the knee on knee, bone on bone didn't work out for him in the end. But yeah, these cards, I'm actually back into the pro uniform areas now, so there are some college cards that are mixed in here, but there are some pro uniform cards here. So yeah, these are majority $2 to $3 each. Not picking out too much here. A lot of cards in here that are Houston based already in my own PC. There's nothing really here that kind of points out to me. But yes, you're going to get some cool cards here, like a triple jersey here, Bobcats players. There's Jeff Green here. This looks like rookie Jeff Green as well. Daniel Gibson. Deron Williams, a nice dual jersey there. A lot of dual jerseys here. They don't really, so in these boxes, you're not going to find too many from recent sets. We can kind of see an Al Farouk Aminu behind there as well. But there wasn't too many recent sets from like the 2017 to current era. I'd say most of the cards that were in these bargain boxes were from 2000 to 2010, which is also, again, the prime sort of area to collect for collectors more so. Not really going to be flipping them because you already know the trajectory of a lot of these players and where they've gone. There's not much baked into it when it comes to potential at all. But yeah, a lot of older players in here. Some 90s cards in here as well. We have Dylan Windler. We also have this pretty cool card here. Richard Hamilton. Now he was on the Pistons. I was going to say now, but was on the Wizards. So it was a dual jersey warm-up top as well as the shooting shirt. So I thought it was quite unique for $2 to get there. A triple jersey, Carl Landry, Wilson Chandler, and Glenn Big Baby Davis. Pretty cool card there. Actually surprised I didn't get that one considering Carl Landry did play on Houston. Don't mind Big Baby Davis. But yeah, there's some other cards in here that we are cycling through. Colin Gillespie is probably one of the more modern cards that you're going to find there. Dwight Howard, game worn jersey, game used jersey, $3 US. That's about $5 Australian. I feel like that's quite fair. Yeah, just picking out sort of the bigger names here, and then at the end, kind of just picking through what I will actually take. I think the hardest thing about buying cards in LA is it's actually the first stop of my trip, and actually bring stuff across, obviously, into your luggage. You can't have too much in your luggage. Like, cards don't take up too much space, but it's more the weight that they carry. So as much as I want to buy every single card for my collection, it's kind of hard, and you've got to be quite selective with the cards that you do buy. Yeah, again, some nicer sets in here. John Lucas III. Some more priced as mark jerseys here for you guys to see. Apologies for the angle here. I was recording on their desk. So, and one thing I have noticed with the American stores, and you don't really notice it in Australia as much. It might be like a more of a loss prevention thing, but when going through their bargain boxes, they do have a lot of staff that are there and obviously, are attending to you. So you can't actually pick up the bargain box yourself. They actually, it wasn't just this shop as well, but it was also at Legacy, but they have someone pretty much give you the bargain box and then you go through it in front of them. You can go off to another table, but I think with Burbank being so busy, you've kind of got to do it. You've got to do it at the desk that they're at because, yeah, again, I think I can kind of understand that people probably try to pickpocket and steal these sorts of things. Two legendary college players, Blake Griffin, Tyler Hansbrough, Psycho T. And I found that, in terms of customer service, I feel like Americans, they're always constantly asking you. It is a service-based sort of area where they're constantly asking you if you're after anything. Compared to Australia, where it's like a, hey, how you going? And they kind of leave you alone sort of thing. I feel like Americans love, it's more of a service-based country, I'd say. I think you guys, Americans, do rely a lot on tips compared to Australia. That's another thing I did notice as well. Kevin Martin here, I've already got one of his rookie autos, but again, if I didn't have that, Katino Mobley, I already got a Katino Mobley as well for the Houston PC, but if I didn't have those, I would have picked them up. A lot of Anton Jameson in here. But again, referring back to my last point as well, a lot of people checking in on you, which is completely different to Australia. It's a good thing as well. And yeah, I think it's just probably a way for them to minimize loss prevention as well with people potentially stealing cards. But yeah, some older sets in here as well. Corey Maggette, known for his cartwheel dunk in the slam dunk contest, having pretty big arms as well. I remember him having some big arms, probably trained deltoids every single day of the week. We have Josh Smith, rookie auto, did play for Houston at one point. Houston were chasing him for a long time. We finally got him, and then we had that Clippers comeback. We had that Clippers comeback where he played a big role. We have a Spinoulis. So these are the serial numbered cards. Every single card in this box is serial numbered and $1 each. So again, we'll cater towards collectors. The only card I did buy was that Spinoulis card itself. But yeah, that was $1. I've never seen a Spinoulis card before. But yeah, a lot of these older sets, they are serial numbered. These are orders, but they're not actually orders. They're the ones that are just kind of printed on. Jojo White, we have Fat Lever here. A lot of old sets, some gold tops sets as well. Dante Green, who was at the Rockets very briefly. But yeah, really fun. I didn't only went through a row of these serial numbered sets. Like, there was so much to kind of go through with the showcases as well as the bargain boxes. You really have to make it an entire day, and being my wife, I did not want to stay there the entire day for her own sake. And to be fair, even for my own sake, I got sick of looking at cards after a while. It's hard for me to say that because it actually normally doesn't happen, but I was here for a few hours and I was pretty much done at looking with cards. I knew I was going to come back here in a couple of days' time to go through some more boxes, to go through more of their showcases. But yeah, when you do finish up, they do tally up your cards. As you see here, I've given the gentleman all of the cards that I do want. They tally them up, then they ask for your name and they do take it to the front counter where you do pick it up and pay for the bill. And as you can see here, there is so many boxes. I only went through the basketball boxes on the left, as you can see there, but there's basketball, football, there's soccer, there's baseball, there's individual players. I just had no time to go through all of them, but it was just incredible experience. So here's what I picked out in the end. I didn't purchase every single thing. I got a Kwame Brown auto. He actually doesn't sign too much, so picked that one up for the draft. Bust PC, Blake Griffin, Tyler Hansbrough, dual rookie jersey. I already have one of these cards, so I didn't pick this one up, but I would have if I didn't have it. Yao Ming, Louise Scholar, dual game worn jersey. We have an Andre Iguodala as well as a Paul Pierce dual game worn jersey. Grant Hill, 2-color patch. Thought that was a really nice card. We also have another Yao Ming game worn jersey. Didn't pick that one up because I have the exact same card. Did pick this one up though, Tayshaun Prince as well as a Tracy McGrady dual game worn jersey card. We have a J.R. Smith on card autograph. Did look at the comps for that one, but did put that one back. Ray Allen game worn jersey. Chris Humphries for Jazz's reality TV husband. Personal collection. Dirk Nowitzki game worn jersey for $8. I did actually end up putting this one back as well. We have a dual game worn jersey here of Ray Allen, Rashard Lewis, another game worn jersey of Amari Stoudemire, as well as Kevin Garnett. Really liked this one. Carmelo Anthony, game-worn jersey, but it's actually quite dirty if you can look at it there, or if you could see it there. Allen Iverson, game-worn jersey as well for $8, so converted around $12 to $13 with the taxes on top. We have another Ray Allen game-worn jersey, a dual game-worn jersey here of Richard Hamilton and Mr. Gambler, Chauncey Billups. Blake Griffin Skylines. This is a really cool set. Rookie jersey. Steph Curry's one goes for like a few $100, and then you obviously got James Harden, who's also from that year as well. These ones are $2 to $3 each. James White, I did speak about him not signing as much beforehand. Andre Iguodala, Bowman, rookie jersey. We have a Pau Gasol game-worn jersey as well. Gilbert Arenas, game-worn jersey. A Dwight Howard, game-worn jersey. But yeah, that wraps up everything that I was interested in. I'm pretty much done. I'm just waiting for someone who views the channel, and they said they wanted to do a deal in person. Christian, so just waiting here now. And then, yeah, we'll see what we can get done.
Isn't driving here so stressful?
Oh, mate.
Even if you're not driving on the wrong side of the road, it's crazy.
Yeah, I've just given reins to her because, yeah, she's used to driving. Like, we've done a little bit of traveling in Europe, and she drove around there, but for me, I was just stressing out so much.
I'm from here, around here too, and even just driving around LA.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know, like, this guy's your PC.
Yeah, because you caught me at the wrong point of my trip when I've got, like, no money.
Yeah, I got you in the very beginning.
Yeah, because I was planning to just sell everything when I got to Dallas, so, and that was when I was going to buy stuff.
I mean, if I lived in Dallas, I was met you there.
I think these are the main two.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of knew that already. Yeah, because with Australia, you've got to times it by 1.5 to get our conversion.
That makes sense,
Yeah, our currency isn't as good as yours at the moment. When I came here last time, it was even. Now it's 1.5, so...
And we just do all this with 200 cash for these. Wait, what? This and 200 cash for all this?
Could you do 250?
250. So we have this, because this is like value like 200. This is like 200, 125.
Yeah, because I've
45, 15, and then 55, right? I
Yeah.
think that's like what, 235.
So I've kind of valued total 530,
Yeah.
gone like 85%, so down to 450. So then 200 plus 250. That's where I've got in my head.
What about 225?
240?
235?
Yeah, it's done. Done, bro. Done. That wraps it up for today's video. Going into Burbank again in a couple of days' time to sell some cards. Stay tuned for that one. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like down below, comment down below, hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't subscribed already. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.